Hi, I'm John, and welcome to Willie's American Guitars. Today we are going to talk about the collapse of the Soviet Union. Boris Yeltsin standing on the rear deck of a T-80U behind a phalanx of troops from the 2nd Guards Motor Rifle Timanskaya Division with their AKS-74Us and body armor, the disaster of voucher privatization, and the Budapest Memorandum, wherein the Soviet successor states, such as Ukraine and Kazakhstan, transferred their nuclear weapons to Russian control. All that's a little bit beyond the scope of this video, but what isn't is the fact that the former Soviet Union, particularly Russia, had a huge stagnating rust belt east of the Urals with excess capacity, technical know-how, and a need for hard currency. And one of the better schemes that was hatched in that period was to build amplifiers and effects pedals. Mike Matthews from Electro-Harmonix worked with factories in Saratov and Novosibirsk and started making Sovtek stuff. Some Russian copies of Big Muff pedals, small stone phaser, and then some amps like this. There was the MIG-50, the MIG-60, the MIG-100. This is a MIG-50, and it's more or less a copy of a Tweed Bassman, a few changes. How does it sound? Face-ripping would be the word that comes to mind. These amps often sounded incredibly good. They were dirt cheap when they were new. They're still very affordable. Robust military components. I don't know if any of you folks are into Soviet aerospace, but the pilot light surround would look familiar to you if you've seen the cockpit of a MiG-21 or an Mi-8. Good transformers. This one is powered by 5881s. It's 50 watts. It was made in Saratov, where incidentally Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space, landed. He ejected 4 miles up and landed on a collective farm close to Saratov. Anyhow, this is $499. It's in great shape. The knobs are changed to make it look more like a Marshall. I would probably go back to the original chicken heads. Sounds fantastic, reliable, and even looks good in a kind of stodgy, early 90s Russian kind of way. Anyhow, come on in and check it out. Thanks.